What happens when we start asking the question, when we're with somebody, what's it like to be this person? Now, that's not so common. Again, as Pema Chodron described, we're usually living in this kind of spin or cocoon of moi, all our stories about me. But what happens if we pause and really, when we're with someone, dear friend or somebody, a clerk at the supermarket, wherever, we pause and just ask that question. Well, what's it like to be this person? What does this person need? And even deeper, who is looking through those eyes? Who's really there? We start to sense that same mystery of who's looking through our eyes. What happens if we begin to really, what we call role reverse with people in the world? We hear stories, but what if we begin to role reverse? What if we role reverse with somebody who's somewhat being demonized by our culture right now? I remember in one of our groups, a woman who was from Iran described what it was like to be her. And for a few moments, all of us just paused and we started. It was like, what would it be like to be inside her body and heart and mind right now, when so many people attach a kind of storyline to her? What would that be like? Or we gather in a place like this, for those of you who are in the majority group, or those of you listening and and you're in the majority, what would it be like to be a person of color in a field of people that are white? And just what would that be like? Can we ask ourselves? I mean, can we go inside another person's experience? Or as one friend who's a lesbian in a Christian church described, you know, she spent years being really involved with the choir and with the community there, and finally came out and thought there would be a little more tolerance, and really what she got was being very, very diminished, kind of put in a disease kind of category. What would that be like? It's important to ask, because if we don't start asking this question, we live with separations and we don't understand each other. We don't understand, and we don't understand what the experience of difference is, and we don't understand the deeper sense of who we are together. What would it be like if you are at work and there's somebody that is somewhat put down by other people? What would it be like to be that person? It's radical to stop and ask that. So Thoreau says the miracle is to look through another's eyes for even a moment. So that's part of the invitation of investigation. That's where this becomes a real tool for social transformation. We begin to investigate with courage and with an open-mindedness, and an interest, what's happening inside me? And that same interest starts carrying over. What is it like for you? You know, what is it that this person needs?